Hi everyone, my name is Amin and I'm the operations lead at a brand new startup called IRIF. IRIF is a company that focuses on trying to build climate resilience in Ethiopia. So what we do is we provide a capsule, and this capsule collects environmental data such as it could be the pH, the temperature, soil conditions, humidity, so different kinds of environmental parameters, and it combines that with satellite data through our AI powered platform, and it provides hyperlocal real-time feedback to farmers and agricultural extension workers. Climate resilience essentially means that we're trying to help farmers be able to withstand all the different things that come and go as a result of climate change. So I don't think climate change is a monster that needs no introduction, right? So every year, rainfall is increasingly erratic. So it used to be predictable within a specific season, but now things are becoming increasingly unpredictable. It's not just rainfall, there's a bunch of other factors as well. So like with global temperatures increasing, there are pests that are really, really difficult to treat, to get rid of. So building climate resilience means empowering farmers to be able to get over these problems. So what we do is we try to get ahead of the problem, and we give our farmers information as things are changing. So whatever it is that's happening, for instance, if there's a pest in a specific area in their crop, we let them know before it spreads. So that way they can take whatever measures are necessary, contain the spread, and reduce loss. It's tradition in my family to go spend the summer at Darusha, which is a small rural town in southern Ethiopia where my grandma was born and raised. So we go there every summer, visit family. There's a lot of work to do, but me and my siblings, being the troublemakers that we are, skirt our responsibility. So we just play in the backyard, hide, make as much trouble as possible. Something that I've been noticing though every time we return is that the rainfall is increasingly erratic. So normally rains would start when we arrived there, which is like mid-June, late June-ish. But sometimes they start earlier, sometimes they start later, and it's just really unpredictable. And the rain ends earlier as well. Sometimes it goes late into September, sometimes not. And so because of that, like whatever it is that they plant during the rainy season, they don't get as much as they're supposed to. Like the yield is significantly lower. And a lot of my cousins have, pretty much given up agriculture, moved to the city because of that. So they're not getting as much yield as they used to. And there's also other crops that they have like in their backyard. In addition to like the commercial crop, they also have they used to have this huge insect field, that's false banana. And almost the entire backyard was covered in insects. But over, I would say like the last 3 years, that has become so small. Like it's just a little enclave right now. So that's because of this pest. Yeah, it's severely impacted their livelihoods. It's been really difficult. So a lot of, like I said earlier, a lot of my cousins moved out to the cities in search of jobs. And so insect, in addition to it provides a certain amount of food security. You can ferment it. There's so much that you can do with it. You can sell the fibers as the pest is rare and it's really difficult to control. And one of the biggest reasons why it's able to do so much damage is because of the varying climate conditions. So usually it shouldn't be able to hatch, it shouldn't be able to grow past a certain stage, but because of these changes in environmental conditions, it's now able to grow past that stage. They can't control it, so it's doing a lot of damage. Climate change, not only is it affecting the crops and the yield that farmers get from that, it's also pushing the youth and young aspiring farmers out of their land in search of better jobs. Ethiopia cannot afford to lose any more farmers as it is. Despite the fact that most of our population is agrarian, we still need a lot of manpower to be dedicated towards that, because we're still a nation that struggles with food security, and as much workforce as possible needs to be present in that field, but it also needs to be optimized so that the farmers can get so that they can get better results and so that they can benefit from it as well, because it's a lot of work that they're putting in and not as much that they're getting out of it. Because of the work that we're doing with IRIF, I have I have been able to visit other locations as well. So like I'm engaging with so many more people like who work in agriculture. So I've always known agriculture sort of from like the practical aspect of it, from what it is that my family does, from what I see them doing. But now I'm also discovering the more technical aspect of it. So what are like agricultural inputs, all the different tools that you need to like successfully operate a farm. Yeah, and also different like in addition to like mechanical tools, there's also like a lot of tech tools just like IRIF. So I've come to learn a lot about those as well. IRIF uses very precise hyperlocal real-time data. So those are the three things that make IRIF very different from its competitors or others in the field. So when I say hyperlocal, I mean that we collect data from each individual farm. So we deploy our capsule with each smallholder. So when they receive data from us, when they receive insights from us, it'll be specifically from their farm, and the advice that we're giving them, or like the actionable measures that we give them, is advice that's tailored to their conditions. So that's the first thing. And then in addition to its being hyperlocal, it's also real-time feedback. So they're getting information as things are happening, as things are changing, and that really helps them get ahead of problems. So instead of basically, we take a preventative approach to things. And the third one is that it's precise data. So precise in that it takes a lot of different parameters into account. So that helps us get a more holistic view of things. And we also use AI for data analysis, so we're able to process large amounts of data and give farmers accurate feedback. There is no such thing as too many inventions. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as it's improving people's lives, as long as the impact is there, this is an area that needs as much support as it can get, because, I mean, agriculture is the backbone of our economy, of our society, so I don't think there's such a thing as too much. Honestly, a little bit, because I feel it's such a great honor to have been shortlisted, and we really do believe in our tech and like its power for impact. But it's always just such an incredible feeling to get that validation from like to see how many people like, and also like a lot of accomplished people believe in our vision as well. So yeah, if not surprised, thrilled. Being a young GRV innovator has meant it's meant a platform, which means that we are able to get our tech and our ideas to so many more people. It has meant community. So we were able to enter into this diverse group of supremely motivated, driven young people, as well as a lot of individuals who are accomplished professionals in their field. So it's meant community and support. It's meant a lot of growth, because we were able to receive a lot of technical backing. So even though we have a great idea that we think is going to change the world, right? There's so much in the nitty-gritty, so much that needs to be done. So like in terms of what steps need to be taken next, what can be improved, constantly getting feedback, and just like the technical aspects of starting a project like this. Yeah, so in terms of that, being a young GRV innovator has meant growth. Accelerator program has been going really, really well. I personally look forward to I can't wait until the first week is over, so that we meet every 2 weeks. So the biggest thing that I've gotten out of the accelerator program, in addition to, all the technical backing that we get and being able to gain more knowledge, more insight into the industry, it's been the people. It's such an eclectic group of people. There's so many different people. It's such a fun crowd. And B, people from who have so much to give, facilitators, and the shortlisted, the winners as well. It's been a really transformative experience. I feel like I have been able to come out of my shell more, and in terms of being able to refine our strategies and plan what's to come next in terms of a lot of the financial, technical aspects of running a project, a business. The support has been incredible, and it's always such an empowering feeling to be surrounded by so many ambitious people who are just out there doing the work, getting the results. So it's been an incredible community. So I would say there is a sense of competitiveness, but not in competitive as in everyone wants to come out ahead, not necessarily leaving each other behind. So there's definitely there's a lot of support there, but it's also like, oh, I want to be better, I want to get more results. So like I said, it's a very driven group of people. So I guess wherever there's drive, I think there's competition. So you're bound to you just want to get out ahead. So there is competition, but I don't think it's negative. I feel like it's gonna be incredible. So hopefully in the next 3 to 5 years, we will have expanded nationwide. So we hope to be in all the regions in the country. And so in terms of our national ambitions, that would be it. But we're also trying to expand to other East African countries, hopefully the whole of Africa. I mean, the sky's the limit. But in the next 3 to 5 years, national expansion, national coverage, and a couple other East African locations as well. Okay, so the next milestones for us would be we want to we want to pilot our program in new locations so that we can tweak and refine our AI algorithm so that it's as perfectly suited to the data and the environmental needs that we have. So that would be the first thing, refining our AI model. As well as expanding to a bunch of other new locations and onboarding a lot of new smallholder farmers as well. We're also looking to expand partnerships so that we can work with both private and non-governmental organizations as well. So yeah, those would be the 4 milestones that we have to complete. The biggest bottlenecks that we're facing right now would be in terms of moving our tech forward and being able to deploy that, gather the information, just making sure everything works smoothly, and then being able to bring the final product out to the market, or to make it accessible to our smallholder farmers. So the biggest challenge we're facing would be in gaining support for that, being able to bring the capsules in, deploy them, and refine our algorithm so that they work really well and the people's needs, our farmers' needs. Huge thank you to EDTF and the Ethiopian diaspora all over. Thank you guys so much. This has been a very impactful, incredible gift to us.